beautiful promise I'm planning to keep. Running for a crowd or a big parade, just us and the light that we've already made. Scent of the spring, hands attached to my skin, wondering where all this magic has been. You're the soft rhythm I'm dancing tonight, finding the answers without asking how. The petals are swaying in time with my breath, loving you truly beyond life and death. Everything's easy and everything's new, starting my journey by looking at you.
Staring at the fridge at 11:30. When you called my phone, it felt just like heaven. Are you hungry? You asked with a cute little yawn. I'll be at your front door before the break of dawn. Throwing on a hoodie, kicking off my shoes. We got absolutely nothing left when I'm walking with you in the middle of the night, sharing some noodles and a strawberry shake. This is the best kind of decision to make. The street is so quiet, just us in the mood. I hope that the morning doesn't come too soon. You're stealing my fries with a wink and a smile. I haven't felt this alive in a very long while. It's crazy how simple things turn into gold. Whenever it's yours, and I'm getting to we're sitting on the curb just watching the light, changing from red into green through the night. It's telling a joke that I've heard once before, but I'm laughing along 'cause I love you even more. Sleep, can't wait for another few hours or so. I'm enjoying the way that the neon signs glow. There's a whole lot of magic in the air tonight. Everything between us is feeling so right. My ears getting sick, working open my chest, still standing close to you. I'm savoring every last second we spent, wondering how I got such a perfect best friend. Next time it's my treat, just tell me the place. I just wanna see the look on your face. The sweetest of nights and does say okay. I'm already counting down for our next day. Me completely by a sweet surprise. We're sitting by the window of this little cafe, watching the summer night just fade away. Fingers are tracing the edge of your glass, watching the busy streets and people pass. You look at me with that casual stare, and I can feel a sudden magic in the air. to myself that we will never drift apart. This sweet attraction is hidden on a different tier, chasing away every single bit of my doubt and fear. I'm totally locked into your beautiful zone, the most precious feeling that I've ever known. The late night radio is playing a vintage track. Lean against the leather seats and just relax. You give me a look that makes my world spin round. The most beautiful girl in this entire town. Maybe the world is moving way too fast out there, but right now I only wanna touch you. Soft hair, no pressure, no drama, just a beautiful vibe, a sweet emotion that I can't even describe. Captivated by the gorgeous smile on your face. No other person in the world could take your place. You wash the static right out of my weary head, remembering every single sweet word you said. Let's keep this nighttime drive going until the dawn, until the heavy shadows of the city are gone. You are the destination of my wildest dream, floating together on a golden sunbeam. Every room I walk into, you're somehow already there. Not literally, but the thought of you just fills the air. I catch myself mid-sentence, thinking about your face, losing track of everything and landing in your space. Didn't set out to feel this way, it happened on its own, like a frequency I tuned into without even knowing. Now I can't quite turn it off, and honestly I won't. Everything about being drawn to you, I don't wanna stop. Drawn to you like the city lights that never dim at night, pulled into your gravity and everything feels right. Can't explain the logic of why you feel like home. Every single moment near you, I don't feel alone. You've got something that I can't put words around, the most magnetic, quietly compelling thing I've found. Drawn to you in every ordinary moment of the day. Nothing in me wants to look the other way. You send a message in the middle of my afternoon, something small and thoughtful, and I'm smiling way too soon for someone trying to play it cool and keep it light. To undo all of that without even trying right. Maybe this is just the way it goes when it's real. No resistance, no confusion, just an honest kind of feel of knowing that the person standing close to you is it. Everything just falls into place and quietly fits. Pull toward you through the late and golden city haze. Every night that ends with you deserves the highest praise. You're the kind of presence that recalibrates my whole view. Nothing feels as certain as the way I feel for you. Every conversation leaves me wanting more of this connection. You've become my most reliable and favorite direction. Drawn to you, done with trying to look.
We left the place at 12:15. Neither of us ready to go back to ourselves. So we just walked without a destination. Kind of night you don't want to forget. You linked your arm through mine without a word. The street was quiet and the air was soft and blurred. Every store throwing out a little light, painting something pretty on the night. Walking you home but making it take long, talking about nothing like it's our favorite song. Every corner just another chance to stay. Every detour just another reason to delay. You know what I'm doing and you let me do it. Not an emotion, nothing left to prove. Just a midnight walk that neither wants to end. Something more than just a walk between two friends. We stopped beside a vending machine and bought something cold and sweet that hit the spot. You leaned against the wall and looked at me in that particular way, so casually. The best part isn't even where we end up, but all the time between the start and wind up. Every unhurried step and every pause, just being here together without cause. Walking slowly 'cause I'm not quite ready to hand you off to your front door already. You stop and turn and face me on the street, and time does something funny with the beat. Not saying much but standing very close in that particular space I love the most. A midnight walk that turned into something clear. The best place in the world is right here. Showed up at a party you said you'll never go to. Stood by the wall until someone found you. We talked in that loud room like nobody else was there, just finding each other in the middle of the glare. You said you only came because a friend insisted. I said me too, and something just persisted between us like a red bull taut and thin, feeling like something new about to begin. Both of us completely out of place tonight, finding something real inside the noise and light. You tilted your glass toward mine without a word, the quietest little gesture and the most beautifully heard. Told me about a place you love outside the town, somewhere you go whenever things start getting you down. And just like that, I wanted to know everything. The crowd unwound, left before we had to say goodbye to anyone. Just the two of us deciding we were done. Sometimes the best thing into the present moment without wanting to leave. Everything about tonight, just hard to believe. Walking to the corner where we'd go our separate ways. You asked if I wanted to meet up in a few days. Said it so casually, like it was nothing at all. But I felt it land completely, like a waterfall. Type my number in your phone without hesitating. Something about this feels so worth anticipating. You waved and disappeared into the evening street, and I stood there knowing this was just first beat. Sunlight traces patterns on your shoulder blade. In this quiet corner where the shadows fade, you're reading a book with your glasses slipped down. We're totally hidden from the noise of the town. I watch the rays melt in your coffee glass, wishing these beautiful hours wouldn't pass. You look up suddenly and give me a smile that keeps me happy for a very long while. Stuck on the way you lean into my side, there's absolutely nothing left for me to hide. You brought a soft romance into my routine, the most beautiful thing that I've ever seen. Your gentle presence is my ultimate safe zone, better than any paradise I've ever known. We're moving slowly through the afternoon glow, enjoying a rhythm that is peaceful and slow. You reach out your hand just to ruffle my hair, a sweet electric current floating through the air. Your voice is a whisper that blankets my mind, the rarest treasure that I could ever find. Maybe the world is spinning way too fast today, but in this little bubble we can safely stay. No complications hanging over our head, cherishing every single word that you said. Captivated by the warm expression on your face. No other person in the world could take your place. You wash the static right out of my weary soul, making all my broken expectations fully whole. Let's keep this lazy feeling going all day long, writing a story where we intimately belong. You are the destination of my happiest thought, the finest blessing that the season brought. keeps coming around. You bring a calmness into my life. special because it's with you. We talk about places we want to find and all the memories waiting in time. You make tomorrow feel exciting too, because I get to imagine it with you. There's a reason my heart feels at ease. It's the way you bring me peace. Not a moment that needs to shine, just a love that feels naturally mine. Every day becomes a page we write, filled with smiles and moments bright. The little memories we create are the ones I know celebrate. I love the way we keep moving on together from evening to dawn. No matter where our journey goes, my heart will follow what it knows. We were sitting close enough that I could feel the warmth. Somewhere in my chest I felt a little more, like a compass finding something that it had been chasing. A quiet kind of certainty that needed no replacing. You don't say a lot when something matters, but your eyes take over and silence scatters into something I can read without a single word. The most honest conversation that I've ever heard. Close enough to feel the air shift when you move. Close enough to find myself settling into you. You don't have to say it out loud for me to know there's something real between us with the natural flow. Leaving at the same time and then pull back laughing. This is the kind of moment I'd have trouble capturing. Close enough to feel it and to try to pretend that this is something ordinary that I can just easily suspend. You rested your head just slightly to the side, like you were thinking something over that you hadn't tried saying out loud yet, but I could read the outline. And I decided right then that every and shifted everything. And now I don't know what tomorrow's going to bring. You didn't try to change a single thing about me. Just love me in a way that set me free. And somewhere in that freedom I became a softer version answering to your name. You rearranged me without lifting a hand. Just showed me things I didn't understand. The way you love is like a steady open door, and I keep walking through it wanting more. Every part of me that used to hide away comes out a little easier every day. You didn't fix me 'cause there's nothing to repair. You just loved me like you knew I would be there. Things about me no one thought to see. The little contradictions that make up me, and held them all so carefully and close, like they were the very things you wanted most. Maybe love is just this kind of quiet revelation, not a lightning bolt but a slow illumination. You showed me what it looks like to be truly known. And now I can't imagine doing this alone. Something shifted deep inside the day you came along, and everything I thought I knew turned out to be wrong. The way you see me puts me somewhere I want to stay, and every single morning feels like a brand new day. You gave me back the parts I didn't know were missing, and every moment next to you is worth revisiting. You rearranged the whole of me without a single plan, and I became someone better than I thought I can. You're reading a book with a look so serene, while I'm just admiring the quietest scene. This dream is a rhythm that's climbing so high against the deep orange of the April sky. I'm feeling warm, the piano's cold, the kind of a peace that I can well afford. Sipping on jasmine and thinking of us. No need for a scene or a big city fuss. The mellowest rhythm is playing in me, as deep as the heart of the wide open sea. It's an intimate jazz in the center of spring. I'm loving the comfort that your presence can bring. A melody written in shades of soft gold, a story of love that will never grow old. with eyes that are kind as they possibly be. The shadows are stretching across the wood floor. I couldn't ask for a single thing. Maybe the world is a little too loud, but we're on our own little personal cloud. Just a few keys and the sound of your breath, a promise of loyalty, even past death. Now the sky is a canvas of purple and blue. I'm savoring every last second with you. The tea might be cold, but the feeling is warm. You are my shelter and you are my norm. Let's stay on the terrace till stars start to peep, before the whole world is beginning to sleep. This moment is perfect, so steady and calm. I'm holding your heart in the palm of my hand.
Early light is creeping on the floor. I don't need to hurry anymore. Watching how you're breathing in your sleep. Secrets that I'm honored just to keep. Barely moving in this quiet room. Flowers in the vase begin to bloom. Everything is still and perfectly aligned, leaving all the heavy thoughts behind. You're the softest rhythm in my head, peaceful as the words we haven't said, feeling like a slow and steady wave. This is all the comfort that I crave, walking through the garden of your heart. We don't ever have to be apart. I'm just soaking in your gentle glow, taking every second nice and slow. I'll go make some tea and bring it back, finding everything that I once lacked in the way you smile when you wake up, filling every corner of my cup. Nothing complicated in the air, just the simple fact that you are there. We are like a low-key melody, floating on a calm and open sea. Your presence is the only thing I need, planting every happy little seed, brighter than the April morning sun. Now the best of life has just begun. Stay right here inside this mellow vibe, feelings that no lyrics can describe. I am home whenever I'm with you, making every whispered dream come true.
Swaying by the door, shadows are dancing on the wooden floor. I'm humming a melody that's soft and low, watching start to grow. You're standing there and holding out your hand. The best invitation in this entire land. I'm stepping to the rhythm of your heart, knowing that this is the perfect start. Twirling in the fragrance of the spring, hearing all the bells of the happiness ring. I don't need a ballroom or a crystal floor. I couldn't ask for any single thing more. The bass is walking with a steady groove, watching how our bodies gracefully move. I'm perfectly home in the grace of your touch, loving every detail of you so much. The record spinning on the vintage deck. I'm leaning my head against your neck, making our little private dance complete. Maybe the stars are hiding in the blue, but I have found the galaxy in you. A sacred rhythm that we've come to know, moving together in a steady flow, floating on the air like a silver cloud, feeling all the love that we're allowed. I'm loving how you're spinning me around, the most beautiful world I've ever found. Then the music's fading, but the feeling stays through all the golden and the misty haze. I'll dance with you until the break of dawn, until the shadows are completely gone. The needle is dropping with a crackle and pop. I wish that the world would just finally stop. The rain is a curtain of gray on the glass, watching the lonely old afternoon pass. We pour in the wine in a shimmering flow, taking the rhythm of love nice and slow. The speakers are humming a low steady beat, creating a mood that is moody and sweet. Yeah, we're just swaying to a vintage old sound, the most incredible love that we found. I'll follow the lead of your gentle old hand, the prettiest duet in all of the land. The piano is sparkling like stars in the night. Everything's easy and everything's right. I'm falling so deeply and falling so true, grateful for every second with you. The candles are burning in shades of of soft blue. The only thing real in my vision is you. You're humming along to a trumpet's old cry under the roof that is acting as sky. Maybe the weather is gloomy and cold, but I have the warmth of your spirit to hold. Writing a poem with no words at all, ready to catch you whenever you fall. Listening to rhythm as it falls on the roof. I don't need a reason or any more proof. I'll give you my soul and a piece of my mind, the sweetest of treasures that I'd ever find. The chords are so rich and they're perfectly deep, a memory that I am destined to keep. I'm perfectly home in the grace of your light, keeping the promise to the rest of the clinking inside my tall soda glass, watching the busy people on the street quickly pass. You're adjusting your collar under the cool indoor breeze, looking so handsome, making my heart bend into its knees. The summer afternoon is melting like sweet honey. Every look you give me sets my inner feelings on fire. No need to check the time or look at our screen. You are the most perfect partner I've ever seen. Oh, I am completely intoxicated by your warm touch. Never thought that I could love a single person this much. Taking a slow Polaroid of your beautiful bright smile, wanting to hold on to this feeling for a long while. Your smoky laugh is the melody that fills up the room, making my entire world instantly start to beautiful bloom. Yeah, this sunny season belongs to us two alone. My heart is completely safe inside your sweet zone. We shared a bowl of sweet cherry shaved ice cream, talking about our future and our favorite big dream. You gently wiped a stray drop from the back of my hand, making me the happiest girl in this whole entire land. Maybe the sun will set and the night air will turn chill, but our romantic connection will stay completely still. No complications when I look at your handsome face. I found my ultimate paradise in your embrace. Right now I'm broadcasting my deep affection out loud, proud to be standing next to you in the middle of the crowd, checking my smartphone just to see your lovely notification. Being with you feels like a permanent tropical vacation.
같이 하나 가기
Who's fit together,
이게 아직 안
like
알고
a
있지.
classic love rhyme, cherishing every single second of our precious time. Let's hold hands
인력수도 괜찮다는
tightly as
분들이
we walk I'm so incredibly glad that I met someone like you.
이번에 육가사하고 굉장히 부산은 뭐 나같이 어차피 인사이드 주는 거 항상 그러니까 그때 그 사람을 같이 진행하시죠. 민재씨 간다고
The iron table is cool to the touch. I've been looking forward to this so much. The hanging plants are swaying in the breeze, putting my worried heart right at its ease. I'm sipping on something with a citrusy zing, watching the return of the birds on the wing. Your eyes are like coffee, dark and so deep, making a promise I'm going to keep. This spring terrace is a private world, watching the petals as they're slowly unfurled. The piano is playing a cluster of chords, better than any of the music awards. I'm leaning across the small wooden space, seeing the moonlight all over your face. It's a sophisticated kind of a spark, lighting a fire in the middle of dark. You're reaching for my hand across the white lace. Everything's moving at such a slow pace. I'm laughing at a joke that you whispered so low, watching our chemistry continue to grow. Maybe the waiter will bring us the check, but I'm feeling the warmth on the back of my neck. The evening is young and the air is so sweet, making this moment incredibly complete. The smoky vibrations are lingering on, like the final note of a beautiful song. I'm closing my eyes as you lean in so near, the only sweet whisper I wanted to hear. The harmony shifting to a major key light, everything's feeling so perfectly right. I'm falling for you in a brand new way at the end of this wonderful April day.
Everyone else had somewhere else to be, but you just stayed and kept on talking to me. The candles getting low, the room getting still. You rested your chin in your palm and I felt the thrill. You said you weren't in any kind of hurry. I said me neither, without a hint of worry. Something shifted somewhere between 9 and late, and neither of us wanted to call it a date. But that's exactly what it was, becoming fast. The kind of thing you hope is built to last. You've got this way of making silence comfortable, like being near you is the most natural thing possible. I keep finding reasons not to call it a night, because everything about this feels incredibly right. You're the reason I believe in things like fate, showing up exactly right and never too late. You hummed along to something playing low, a song I didn't know, but wanted to know. I asked you what it was and you just smiled wide. Said I'll send it to you later, and something inside me died. Later means tomorrow, and tomorrow means more. More of this and everything I haven't seen before. I'm already looking forward to the next time we sit and find another night exactly like this fit. That song you hummed is living in my head right now. I keep replaying everything and wondering how one evening turned into the one that changed my mind about the kind of person I was hoping to find. You packed your things up slowly like you didn't want to go, and I walked you to the door, taking everything slow. You looked back once before you disappeared from sight, and I stood there knowing you just made my life right. You're sitting across from me, stirring your drink, taking your time, not needing to think. The afternoon light is catching your eye, and everything slow feels like a surprise. No rush, no plan, no place we need to be. Just the two of us taking it easy. This is the part I keep coming back to. Any slow afternoon that includes you, right here is where I want to stay. Nothing fancy, just you and today. The way you smile when you're not even trying got me completely no use in denying. We don't need much to make this feel right. A little warmth and you beside me tonight. Every simple moment feels like it means more. This is exactly what I've been looking for. You reach across and steal a little bite, then act like you did nothing. Yeah, that's right. I catch you grinning and I lose the plot. Turns out this low-key life is all I've got. Everybody's rushing somewhere today, but I'd rather slow the whole world down and stay. Nowhere else I'd rather spend my time than right beside you, just like this, just fine. Right here, and I mean it, I'm not going anywhere. You've got this quiet way of showing me you care. The easy days with you feel like a gift. Every little glance you throw gives me a lift. We don't need a big moment to feel alive. Just you and me and whatever comes with five. Keep sitting close and I'll keep feeling this way. Falling for you a little more every day.
Walking beside you down the quiet midnight street, our shadows stretched together on the cold ground. Every single time our casual glances meet, a deep internal happiness is what I found. Slipping my frozen fingers right into your pocket, finding your warm hand waiting there for mine. The special bond we share is tighter than a locket, proving that our stars are perfectly in line. An undeniable spark is growing deep within my chest, transforming my ordinary routine into pure delight. Out of all the people, you are truly the best, making my world feel so incredibly right. We share a pair of earphones, listening to our track, moving our feet to a slow and invisible groove, knowing for certain that we have each other's back. There is absolutely nothing we need to prove. Your gentle voice is music to my ringing ears, whispering sweet things when the world gets way too loud. You easily dissolve all of my hidden fears, standing out so brightly in a massive crowd. Maybe the world is moving a bit too fast tonight, but we can set our own comfortable little pace. Everything about us feels so perfectly right, locked forever inside this beautiful space. This incredible attraction is so genuine and pure, a priceless treasure that I never want to lose. With you standing by my side, I feel so secure. You are the only partner I will ever choose. Your lovely presence is the finest gift of my life, filling up my empty spaces with your grace, cutting right through all of my daily stress and strife, finding my paradise inside your warm embrace.
Morning comes and I already know today's gonna feel a little slow. But then I see your name across the screen, best notification I have ever seen. Something in the way you say hello makes me feel a warmth I didn't know. Don't need the sun to have a perfect day when you're the one who chases gray away. You're the best part of my day without a doubt, the one good thing I'm always thinking about. From the morning coffee to the evening breeze, you're the kind of easy that I aim to please. You don't even try to be this wonderful, but everything about you is so colorful. Days go by, but one thing stays the same. Everything gets better when you came. Afternoon just drifting by so sweet, the smell of summer coming off the street. I catch myself just grinning for no reason. You're my favorite thing about this season. Other people People talk about their highs. I just want this feeling till the day dies. Simple is the sweetest kind of true, and simple means just spending time with you. You're the best part, and I mean every word. The most beautiful thing I've ever heard. Evenings feel like gold when you're around. You're my favorite kind of summer sound. Nothing fancy, nothing hard to say. You just make me feel okay today. Best part of my day and all the ones to come. With you around, my life has just begun.
Called me on a night I needed it most, not knowing that I'd been feeling like a ghost of myself, just going through the motions through. Then your name came up and everything came through. 3 rings and you were there without a question. No bad timing and no second guessing. Just your voice arriving like it always does, cutting through whatever the silence was. Pick up every time and you always do. Never once a moment where I couldn't get through. Not just the phone but the actual you, present, ready for whatever I'm into. Every call answered before the worry sets in, that maybe this time you won't let me in. You show up for me in the most consistent way, picking up every single time I call your way. I called once just to hear you say hello. No reason, nowhere specific to go. With the conversation you didn't ask why, just picked up and talked until the time went by. Being someone's call that always gets answered is the kind of love that can't be manufactured. You built it quietly over every single ring. Picking up is your most important offering. Pick up and the sound of you just fixes things. Whatever mood I'm in, your voice just brings everything back to something manageable and warm. You're the voice I reach for in every kind of storm. Not the dramatic kind, just the regular ones. The Tuesday blues and the undone overtones. Keep picking up the way you always have. You're the most reliable good thing I've ever had. Didn't notice it happening at first. Just thought I liked talking to you more than most. Then I started getting dressed a little more carefully. On the days I knew that I'd be be seeing you the closest. Then I started saving things to tell you later. Little observations from throughout the day, and I realized somewhere between saving and sending that you become the person I look forward to in every way. So this is what it feels like when it's actually real. Not the dramatic kind, just this quiet, steady feel where you wanna know everything they think about at night. And being in the same room as them just feels incredibly right. I catch myself smiling at my phone for no clear reason, and every conversation feels like its own little season. Something is shifting, and I think I know what it is. And honestly, I'm glad that this is what falling is. You remember something I said 3 weeks before, just brought it up like it was nothing, like it wasn't everything. I had to look away because my face was giving me away, and you pretended not to notice, which made it even more everything. I've been here before, but it never felt quite like this. More like a slow sunrise, then a sudden kind of bliss, the kind that builds so gradually you almost miss it starting, until you're fully in it and you don't wanna be departing. So this is what it looks like when it quietly takes hold. Not something loud and sudden, but something soft and bold, where you think about them first before the day has even started. And the thought of not having them leaves you slightly broken hearted. I'm not scared of this the way I used to be before, because whatever this is, I think I want it more and more. Something has shifted, and I'm pretty sure you feel it too. And I'm so glad that falling looks like being close to you. You didn't do anything particularly grand today. Just sat across from me and let the afternoon decay into evening without urgency, without a need to fill every second with a thing. And I think that was the skill. There's a comfort in your presence that I can't attribute to a single specific action or a certain kind of tribute you paid to making me feel welcome in my own skin. It's just something that happens naturally when you come in. Just by being here, you do more than you know. Just by being here, the temperature of the room starts to glow. A little warmer and a little less like something I have to manage. Just by being here, you do the kind of invisible damage to all my usual anxiety and need to have a plan. You make the open-ended feel like something I can handle, and I can. Just by being here, you give me back the version of myself that doesn't have to perform or keep composure on a shelf. You hummed along to something on a playlist neither of us named. Picked up a magazine and put it down, which felt completely unclaimed by the usual need to be productive or be doing something right. Just existing in the room together felt like the highlight. People underestimate the power of a comfortable presence, the kind of love that shows up in the texture and the essence of an ordinary afternoon that somehow holds you steady. I didn't know I needed this until you were already ready. Just by being here, you make the whole thing feel better. exactly what I need without a single word about what's needed or a careful observation. Just your presence in my
이해가 안 가네.
kind of medication. Just by being here, you've become irreplaceable to me, and I want you to know that before you decide to leave. With you I say the things I usually edit out, the half-formed thoughts I'd normally live without, the embarrassing opinions and the silly fears, things I've kept tucked away for years. You don't react like I expect you to, just take it in and find something true, and somehow that makes me want to give you more of all the things I've kept behind the door. Only with you do I forget to filter. Only with you does the self-conscious wither. You've got this way of making room for all of me, not just the polished parts, but everything in between. Only with you does the silence feel like safety. Only with you is the real version of me daily. And I don't take lightly what it means to have this space where I can just exist and feel completely in place. You asked me once what I was actually afraid of, and I told you everything without a cover. You held it all without flinching, without judgment there, and I understood then what it meant to have someone care. Being known like this is something rare and slow. Not everyone gets to see the parts below, but you just waited patiently until I showed, and made it feel like something I already own. Only with you does the overthinking quiet. Only with you did I stop trying to hide it. You made the unguarded version feel like something good, something worth keeping, something understood. Only with you does belonging feel this easy. Only with you is the complicated breezy, and everything I was afraid to let somebody see turned out to be exactly what you wanted from me. The blue hour is fading to a deep navy. The weight of the day is no longer heavy. I'm lighting a candle with a vanilla scent, thinking of all the sweet time that we spent. The steam is rising from my favorite mug. I feel the warmth of a mental hug. I'm listening to the vinyl spinning slow, with a gentle and a golden kind of glow. This is the mood that I'm sharing with you. Everything felt this remarkably true. I love the way you're leaning on the chair, with a look of peace and not a single care. No need to talk about the work or the stress. dress, just enjoying the quiet of this late address. My heart is a piano playing a soft chord, finding the harmony we can both afford. I notice the way you look at the moon, hoping the morning doesn't come too soon. You're humming a bass line that's steady and deep, while the rest of the neighborhood is fast asleep. Maybe the jazz is the language we speak, making me feel a little bit weak. I'll be the melody if you'll be the beat, keeping our little life incredibly sweet. The stars are scattered like diamonds on black. There's no more looking or turning back. I'm finding my soul in the space you provide, with a sense of honesty I no longer hide. Let's stay in this groove till the sun starts to rise, looking into the depth of your beautiful eyes. I'm so much in love with this mellow scene, the most sophisticated love there's ever been.
The camera clicked and the flash was so bright, capturing us in the soft evening light. I'm waiting for the colors to slowly appear, while you're standing close and incredibly near. Shake it a little and watch the image grow, a moment in time that we both now know. You're making a peace sign and sticking out your tongue, reminding me why I feel so happy and young. Framed in a white border, just you and me, the happiest version that we'll ever be. I'll tape it to my wall so I see it each day, to chase all the shadows and worries away. Your eyes are so vivid in this tiny square. The love that we have is beyond our compare. It's not just a picture, it's a piece of my heart, the most beautiful natural work of art. I'm writing the date on the bottom in ink. It's faster than even a heartbeat or blink. How we went from strangers to this perfect pair is a miracle that I'm so lucky to share. Maybe we'll fill up a whole album soon, under the light of the sun and the moon. Each little snapshot is a story to tell about how I'm caught in your wonderful spell. Tucking the photo inside of my phone, I'll never feel like I'm walking alone. You're with me in spirit wherever I go, a constant reminder of the love that we show. The colors are perfect and the focus is right, everything's glowing and incredibly bright. Let's take one more shot by the old wooden gate. I'm so glad that meeting you wasn't too late. Just you and me, the happiest version that we'll ever be. I'll tape it to my wall so I see it each day, to chase all the shadows and worries away. Your eyes are so vivid in this tiny square. The love that we have is beyond all compare. It's not just a picture, it's a piece of my heart, the most beautiful natural work of art. Staring at the ceiling in the quiet afternoon. Your scent is lingering gently on my cotton sheet. Thinking about how we became so close so soon. Making my everyday routine feel incredibly sweet. Hearing the soft vibration of my phone nearby. Predicting it's a lovely message from your side. A sudden tiny smile appears, I can't deny the genuine comfort that you always provide. This effortless connection is a beautiful gift to keep. A peaceful rhythm that safely anchors my drifting mind. Your love is a steady ocean that runs so deep. The most wonderful person that I could ever find. We talk about the most random things for hours long, sipping warm tea while the outside world goes by. I finally know exactly where my feelings belong. Feeling so light beneath the vast and open sky. Your calm voice is my favorite sound to hear, whispering lovely things right into my ringing ear. You instantly eliminate every single hidden fear, making my blurry path become so crystal clear. The clock on the wall is ticking extra slow as we share this minimal and cozy personal space. Our mutual understanding will continue to grow, staring directly at your beautiful smiling face. Now I am completely certain that our path is right, a quiet certainty that fills up my lonely chest. Holding your soft hand under the dim bedroom light, assuring me that I am truly and fully blessed. You brought a gorgeous serenity into my ordinary life, erasing all the stressful noise that used to stay, cutting right through all of my daily mental strife, growing fonder of you with every passing day.
The whole afternoon has been soaked in light. Everything golden and nothing feels tight, or rushed or like it's running on a clock. Just you and me and the gentle walk through streets that look different in this kind of glow. Everything familiar but better, although I can't quite explain what makes it more, except that you're here and that's the core. Sun-drenched in everything about today, has that warm and golden kind of way of making ordinary things look sweet. Every street we walk and every street feels like it's been waiting for this light. saw your smile across the crowded room, and somehow everything felt brand new. We started talking like old friends do, sharing little stories about me and you. I like the way you make the world slow down, the way your happiness turns things around. Every moment feels a little more bright when I'm spending it with you tonight. Love feels better when I'm here with you. Every little thing feels easy to do. The way we laugh and the way we talk makes every moment worth the walk. I don't need a reason to feel this way. You bring a little sunshine into my day. Everything feels more complete when your heart is close to me. We're taking our time while the evening stays, talking about dreams and our favorite days. You tell me things that make me smile, and I wanna remember them for a while. Some feelings don't need a perfect line. They grow stronger little by little over time. I love the way we understand without needing everything planned. Being around you feels like something rare, the kind of joy that's always there. The way you look at me makes me see how beautiful this can really be. I wanna keep the moments we create, the conversations that never feel late. Every day gives me something new, and I keep finding it with you.
Nothing was supposed to happen that afternoon. We were just killing time between places to be. You sat down next to me and borrowed my pen, and somehow after that nothing felt the same to me. You gave it back with a little thanks and a look that lasted maybe half a second longer than it should. And I played it cool, but on the inside I was done, because that half second changed something for good. Now I'm checking my phone every 20 minutes or so, hoping you might reach out, even though I don't know if you feel the same electric buzz I feel whenever you're here, or if I'm just building something that only I can hear. But the way you laughed at my joke just a little too hard, and the way you remembered my coffee order from the start has me thinking maybe this is heading somewhere real. And I like every single part of how that makes me feel. Yeah, you showed up at the same spot on Thursday again, down across from me like you knew I'd be there. We talked until the place was almost closing down.
네, 완전 담당자는 빛이 보인다라는 말이에요.
We're not the type to rush into anything at all, but something about you makes me wanna just free fall. Not in a scary way, just in a this feels right way. And I think about you every single night and day. Now I'm saving all the things I wanna tell you first, keeping little moments for you like I'm about to burst. You texted me this morning just to share a dummy, and I sat there grinning like a complete idiot, it seems. But the way you keep on showing up without me asking you, and the way you make me feel like everything is brand new, has me knowing now that this is headed somewhere real. And honestly, I'm ready for whatever this might reveal.
미안합니다, 형들. 쏘리.
Somewhere I can go, being chosen by you in a small and daily way is worth more than any grand romantic phrase. You choose me when you say the thing you knew I'd wanna read, and when you show up early just because you thought I'd need the company before I even said so out loud. Beside me in a room and feel proud to be there with me, which I feel every single
미안합니다, 형들.
being chosen like that makes everything feel fine. We rearranged your schedule once without telling me. Just made it work because you knew I had something going on, and only mentioned it after when day was, and said, oh, I just moved some things around and then moved on. That's the kind of love that doesn't ask for recognition. It just does the thing because the thing is worth doing, and finds its reward in the other person feeling held. And I feel held by you in everything you're pursuing. Being chosen by you keeps feeling like a lucky streak. Not in a passive way, but in a I work for this ring of trust and consistency and showing up completely. And you give all of that so genuinely and sweetly that I wanna match every single bit of it in return. Give back the choosing with the same level of concern for what you need before you know you need to ask, and being that for you is my absolute favorite.
something iced and opened up your notebook. The whole place felt a little different from that fact. I was 2 tables over trying not to be obvious about the way I kept on glancing over every few minutes. You tucked your pen behind your ear and looked outside, and something in me wanted to be part of whatever you're in. So I took a breath and asked if the seat across was taken. You looked up like you weren't entirely surprised or mistaken. So go ahead and move your back without making it a thing. And we talked until the afternoon, forgot what time to bring. You wrote something down while I was mid-sentence speaking, and said sorry, I just didn't want to lose it. I've been seeking that line all week, and you just handed it to me right now.
많이 넣었어요?
There I was gone completely, and I don't know how. We closed the place down, and the chairs went up around us. Neither of us had noticed or had wanted to announce it. You packed your notebook slow like you were stalling just a little, and I held the door. Neither of us moved to the middle. Standing on the sidewalk in the warm July air, you asked what I was doing like you genuinely cared. I said nothing much and you said same, and then we just stood there, deciding without deciding that neither wanted to go anywhere. So we walked along the boulevard until we found another spot, a little place with outdoor seats and cold drinks hitting the spot. You picked up right where we left off, like no time had passed. And I kept thinking, please let this be something built to last. You laughed at your own story before you finished telling it, and covered your mouth after like you couldn't help but revel in it. That night I walked home slow because I wanted to hold on
일생 겹수만 그
every single second of you. And the way you move through it.
Your text message lights up my dark bedroom space. The most beautiful notification in this quiet place. Answering your call after the very first ring. Listening to you talk about every little thing. You ask me what I'm doing and I say I think of you. It's the absolute truth, there's nothing else I do. My daily routine revolves around the time we can meet. Just the thought of seeing you makes my life sweet. Absolutely captured by the way that you speak. Thinking about your smile makes me totally weak. Matching your silver rings to show that beautiful summer nights. You held my hand tightly and put it inside your coat pocket, locking my heart safely like a golden antique locket. Maybe tomorrow will bring the hectic and busy routine, but you will still treat me like your one and only queen. No complications when it comes to you and me tonight. Everything we do together feels so incredibly right. Now I am broadcasting my deep devotion out loud, proud to be standing next to you in the crowded crowd, sending a sweet voice note right before you close your eyes. This beautiful reality is such a wonderful surprise. We fit together perfectly like a puzzle piece, sweet, making my ordinary life feel totally complete. Let's keep this romantic flame burning hot and bright, holding you close to my heart through the rest of the night.
You said something offhand on the way to the car. Nothing serious, nothing reaching too far. But I've been smiling about it ever since. Every replay of that moment makes no sense. My friends keep asking what's gotten to me today, why I keep zoning out in the middle of what they say. I don't know how to explain it without sounding gone, but you said one thing, I've been lit up since dawn. Grinning like an idiot, and I don't even care. Every time I think of you, I'm just standing there, smiling at nothing with my whole face involved. Every complicated thing about love just dissolved. No playing it cool and no keeping it contained. Everything I feel about you has me completely drained of any composure I thought I had before. Grinning like an idiot and wondering why. You texted me back with that specific response, the one that gets me every single time at once. I read it in public and smiled at my screen. The most obvious person this town has ever seen. Maybe this is just what happy looks like on me, when someone shows up and sets the whole thing free. No suppressing, no pretending, it's fine. Just grinning because you happen to be mine. Grinning and the people around me all know something happened that I can't help but show. Oh, you walked into my life and rearranged my face, every expression giving away your place. And everything I feel and think about today, no straight face surviving whatever you say. Keep saying the things that undo my composure. Every grin you cause is the best kind of exposure. 'cause now I can't look away. Could watch you do absolutely nothing all day. Every little move you make just draws me in. Don't even know where your charm ends or begins. Sitting right across from you is getting hard. You keep on lowering every single guard. Every time I try to focus, you just pull me back. Got my concentration totally off track. The way you tuck your hair behind your ear makes me wanna close the distance right here. You're not even trying, and it's not fair. Something about you filling up the air, stealing every glance I've got to give. You're the reason I forget how to live. Looked up once and caught me staring hard. Smiled and looked back down.
좀 잘 뜨는 거.
That little smile just completely wrecked my day in the absolute best possible
협상이 안 되네.
way. Maybe I should just walk over and say hey. Tell you that you've stolen all my focus away. Life is short and you are sitting right there. Might as well go show you that I care. Closing up my laptop, walking over now. Gonna introduce myself and figure out how to tell you that I noticed everything today. The way you laughed, the things you had to say. Done sitting here and watching from afar. Wanna know the person that you really are. So here I am standing close enough to see, hoping that you feel what I'm feeling for free.
영화는 안 된다.
There's a particular feeling when I'm by your side. Like every restless part of me has nowhere left to hide. Not because you ask me to be anything at all, but because with you I never have to brace for a fall. Every place I've ever been has led me back to this. The kind of certain quiet that I didn't know I'd miss. You don't have to do a thing for me to know it's true. Every single part of me just belongs with you. Belong with you the way a song belongs to its melody. The way the morning light belongs inside a memory. Not a question or a maybe, or wondering if it's right. Just a deep and easy knowing that grows stronger every night. You make the most uncertain parts of me feel found. Like I've been searching for a long time and you're the ground. Every single instinct in me points back to your side. Belong with you, and that's a feeling I no longer hide. You finish sentences I haven't started. Kind of knowing that I haven't found and won't forget. You get the version of me nobody else quite sees, and love it just as easily as the morning breeze. Maybe belonging is the deepest form of love there is. Not the rush of new, but the certainty of his. You made me feel like I had finally arrived somewhere, a place I didn't know existed till you were there. Still belonging more to you with every single day. You're the constant in the middle of the changing and the fray. Something in the way we fit together makes it clear that everything I've wanted has been quietly right here. Every evening settling into you feels like coming back. You fill in every corner where I used to feel a lack. Keep on being here beside me in this warm and certain light. Belong with you from every morning into every night.
Scenery is passing by the window of a car. I wonder exactly just how lucky that we are to find a little seat where we can sit and just talk, away from all the people and the crowded city wall. The ticket in my pocket feels like a lucky charm. I'm feeling so much better with you leaning on my arm. The train is clicking steady as we move along the track. I'm looking at the future and I'm never looking back. Heading to the ocean just to see the waves roll in. I can feel the happiness beginning to begin. You're the only travel mate I ever wanna have. Walking down this long and very winding little path. Every station that we pass is a memory we make. I'll be there for every single breath that you will take. Life is like a journey and I'm glad you're on the ride. With a lot of passion and a lot of honest pride. Showing me the map and all the places we should go. I love the way your excitement begins to start to show. The world is looking bigger when I see